And hello, Irregular Nation, and welcome to another rendition of Irregular Thoughts with the Irregular Neil. All right, so today we got an official trailer of Superman and Lois for the CW. So before we dive into what that trailer gave us, CW, hey, look, for anybody that doesn't like CW, for what they do, you got to give it to them. They take shots. I mean, they brought Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends. They're giving you all these characters. They even threw Constantine in there. After that, got canceled a long time ago. Hey, it's what it is. But even before that, before we dive in again, Smallville, my all-time fave, was great back in the day. I mean, you go back and watch it now, you're like, ooh, shit, some of that stuff is rough to watch. But hey, I mean, you gotta always take what they give you. You have to have an appreciation for it. I mean, definitely knock the shit if it sucks, if it's corny as all hell, because that's kind of what started happening with a lot of the CW shows. I was a huge fan of Green Arrow. But then after season 2, kind of, it was almost like, what the hell are they doing? They were trying to do too much. And, you start launching all these other shows. They did the crossovers. Flash came in. Flash was good for a few seasons. And then that kind of lost its luster, its speed. But when I saw this trailer, I actually started head scratching because when they showed their first teaser for this, it was like, all right, it's looking like, another CW corny mess where they're going to try to hit every demographic that you don't need to hit and, pander to this, that, the other. And then this trailer came out and they look like they kind of took a little Snyder-esque approach to it. The color scheme alone already, like the way they shot it, the imagery, it looks pretty damn good. I can't complain. I was a little skeptical at first with this Superman and Lois, but hey, I mean, look, when Tyler Hoechlin first was cast, everybody was kind of like, and then they put him in that suit, and he honestly looked like CrossFit Superman when he was first introduced. It did not look good. I mean, the suit was awful. All that kind of he didn't even fit the part. I mean, he's pretty good Clark, but he didn't look like Superman in the suit. He wasn't stoic at all. I mean, I think Arrow was bigger than him. So here we go with this trailer. I mean, even before the trailer, they actually gave you a sneak peek at the new suit. And the new suit, it looks good. You really can't knock it. I mean, they put some padding in there so he looks bigger. He kind of looks like Superman now, so we don't have that CrossFit look like he's been doing too many spinning classes. So all of a sudden, we get into the trailer, and goddamn, peep. Like, he had this one shot where he's out in outer space, and it could be like, they're actually doing that thing where Superman sits out there and he listens to the world of what's going on. It was a nice shot. He had that stoic turn where you looked at the side, he's going to speed down. You have the storyline where they have kids, and for anybody that doesn't get that, he had kids under a red sun, so because if Superman actually tried to do the thing with Lois, he would put her through a wall, probably penetrate right through her. Just saying. So he can't do that. He has to be humanized in order to have the dance with no pants. So they have this one shot. The farmhouse looks great. It looks like the farmhouse from Man of Steel, Smallville, and the imagery of the shot, like the color palette, it's kind of like dulled out a little bit. So you're giving like a more serious approach to the show. It looks like they definitely had more VFX budget. They did cancel a lot of the Arrowverse shows, I know that, so maybe they just threw it all into this, which is a good idea. We don't have any Superman shows. HBO Max has any intention of doing that, which they should. But yeah, like where he's flying up and he's picking up the the truck, and he's showing his two sons that he is Superman. I don't know their play on what they're going to do with that for the show, to be seen. There was another scene where you actually see him use his super breath. And that imagery right there alone looked awesome. I mean, you saw like guys going flying. You saw him go, he blows all that, and you see it coming out. I'm like, shit, that really looks fucking good. I'm getting behind this right now. Now, look, it's CW. We don't know what it's going to be, but for a first trailer, you got me. I'm definitely going to check this out, like I said, because I was a huge Smallville fan, and I enjoyed Arrow and Flash to a certain point. So, hell, you got me on this. And besides that, there was also a shot of where he lands down. It looks like there's some fiery stuff. I don't know where he is. It looks like he's in some type of tunnel. But the shot of him, he looks so stoic. It just looks good. It doesn't look cheap. So, CW, so far, so good. You get 2 thumbs up. Oh, the other thumb went that way. Sorry. Like I said, guys, this segment is called Irregular Thoughts. And there is nothing regular that ever comes out of this mouth. Ever. So, if anybody hasn't seen that trailer, I do suggest getting on it, give it a look, keep that open mind, because I have a feeling this show might be pretty good, and we're going to get some good action. And there was even a shot where like he takes a large metal pole and he flings it, and even the look of the flinging of the pole when it hits looked good. You know, because if anybody watched any of the CW shows, you watch Flash and Legends of Tomorrow, or even when Supergirl was on, the VFX were bad. They really weren't good. So it was kind of tough to get with those shows. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump in, give my irregular thoughts on that, and make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and become a part of the Irregular Nation. Because why wouldn't you want to? Who doesn't want to come and build a new empire and hang out with the Irregular Neil? Cheers.